Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Okay, so let's talk about the weigh-in for Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. Tyson Fury, he weighed in at 264 pounds, so that's 264. Dillian Whyte weighed in at 253 pounds, so 253. That's pretty much average for both of these fighters. When you look at their last 5 fights, for example, their weights is pretty much average to what they would normally weigh. There's no career heaviest, there's no career lightest for either of them. They're pretty much right in the middle if we were to average out their last 5 fights. Some people may look at it and try to get a little bit more technical and go over the top about it. This must mean that Tyson's going to be doing this, and Dillian would probably expect Tyson to come in at career heaviest because Tyson said he's going to be a career heaviest. No, not at all. Not at all. This is what I fully expected Tyson to come in at. With Dillian, I expected him to come in around about 250, which again would be pretty average for him. So that £3, I was out by about £3. But with Tyson, I did expect him to come in lighter than what he was for the last 2 Wilder fights. Why? Because I fully expect Tyson to be mixing it, to be a boxer and an aggressor in this fight. I really do. Now, if you look at, say, the last 5 fights for both guys, Tyson Fury currently 264 pounds. When he fought Wilder the last time out in the 3rd fight, 277. So there's a big drop in his weight on that one. A big drop. When he fought Wilder in the 2nd fight, 273 pounds. So like a £9 difference between that one and Fury right now. Against Otto Wallin, he was a lot lighter, 254 pounds. So he's actually £10 heavier than when he fought Otto Wallin. When he fought Tom Schwartz, 263. So he's pretty much bang on to what he weighs now. And when he fought Wilder the first time, 256. So he was a lot lighter the first time around. So that's why I'm saying to you, I fully expect Tyson to be boxing, to be moving, but also to be aggressive at times. I really do. And I think that he's dropped that weight because he feels that he can't just be bulldozing into Dillian. Dillian is a totally different fighter to Deontay Wilder. Now, I'm not going to say him bulldozing into Dillian isn't going to be effective, because it may well be. But I fully expect Tyson, as his fight goes on, to be mixing up quite a lot. With Dillian Whyte weighing 253 pounds, last time out against Povetkin, he weighed 247. In the fight before then, again against Povetkin, 252. So that's pretty much around the same kind of weight. Against Mariusz Wach, he was a career heaviest at 271. We all know why. He didn't even train for that fight. Against Oscar Rivas, 259. And the Derek Chisora rematch, 246. So again, for Dillian Whyte to be weighing 253 pounds is pretty average for Dillian. So he's lighter than what he was when he fought Oscar Rivas, and certainly with Mariusz Wach. But he's a bit heavier when he fought Chisora in the rematch, and of course Povetkin last time out as well. So this is pretty average for Dillian. So what does that tell us with Dillian Whyte? Well, again, Dillian, I fully expect him to be using that jab. I expect him to be moving a fair bit. And he's going to be using his power, his strength. He's going to be looking for big bombs in this fight. So this could well set up to be a fantastic fight if the weights are to go on. But of course, this is a heavyweight division. This is not bantamweight or featherweight. The extra pound here and there is going to make not too much difference. It really isn't. As far as power and strength is concerned, you're probably going to have to go with Dillian on this one, because obviously he is a little bit shorter than Tyson Fury. So therefore, he's going to be packing a lot more power in him. Fury, I do expect to be a bit of a mover, but he's not going to be so much a mover like he was in, say, the first Wilder fight. But again, when he fought, say, for example, Vladimir Klitschko, he was 247 pounds. So that's almost a 20-pound difference. So for those of you who may think that because he's coming in lighter than what he was against, say, the last 2 Wilder fights, that means he's planning on fighting Dillian Whyte the way that he fought Klitschko, was actually 20 pounds heavier, was about 17, 18 pounds heavier than when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. So I would fully expect him to be mixing it up. It makes it out to be a very, very interesting fight. Some of you will have your own thoughts on this one. You may want to get a bit technical about it. Absolutely fine. But ultimately, we're all going to find out tomorrow night, Wembley Stadium, for the WBC and Ring Magazine World Heavyweight Championship. My pick is exactly the same. Dillian Whyte for the win. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.